All right, guys. So we just had the IDFA 151 Internationals yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of moments because we keep talking about having moments on stage.
That's it. Create experience.
Create experience. Yeah. So that's what it's all about. JP was there for setup, but you had to leave. Why'd you have to leave early again?
I had to bolt. I had a million things that I was doing, and I had to go to my baseball game. I was doing like 25 other things before that. So
the funny thing is, people later in the show, because they're so used to seeing you back there, they're like, "Where is JP?
Where the hell did he go?" Yeah.
And I said he was here.
Yeah. Everybody was giving me a hard time as I was heading out the door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So JP was there to help, like just right up until the show started. So he's there helping out with that. So yeah, there was a good vibe, and the transformation category. You said you were talking to one of the girls. Catherine Teves was in the transformation, and she won the transformation challenge. And JP was telling me stories about her. I'm like, I didn't see that on the sheet. So just tell me a little bit about what she was telling you.
It was blowing my mind. Like, I mean, like we were just kind of, I've never met her before, right? Like, so we just kind of like met backstage and just got to chatting a little bit, and she started sharing a little bit of her story. And holy jumping, man. Like she was saying that she ended up having, I believe it was a stroke that she had last year, I think it was. It really did a number on her, and you know, she her heart stopped beating for like 8 seconds or 10 seconds or something like along those lines, and it was a big thing, right? And she was out of commission there for quite a while, and I believe she said that she had to learn to walk again and just kind of function, right? Like,
the story that I read on stage that she sent to me was more just like more basic than that, right? It was more. It didn't go into much detail as you were showing that. Like, whoa, I didn't know all that.
Yeah,
like, that would made for even a crazier story. Because I heard the story that I read on stage for the transformation challenge was motivating enough.
Yeah, no, like I mean, like just like as the more that we got into it, like there was a couple of questions that I asked, like follow-up questions from her, and the more that she shared, I was just like, you get to those points where you're just like, well. Like, you know, like, what do you say, right? Because it was just like, holy cow, right? And she's there, and she's, you know, like ready to go on stage, and
you know, it's funny too. Also, right? I just got a message from her. She says that she's so motivated, and she went through all that as well.
Oh yeah.
She said now it's time for a pro card.
Oh shit.
So she's on the run for an IDFA pro card. Oh shit. Just to show you, like, that's what we talk about, workout warrior.
That's it.
The workout warrior.
That's the workout warrior.
The warrior spirit right there.
That's it, right?
To overcome all that.
Oh yeah.
And you think that's the story ends. Like you got to this, like
got to the stage.
Her story is still going.
Oh yeah.
And that's how we should always be. We always want to strive for more, right?
It's like that was step one.
Yeah, your story never ends.
Yeah.
If you think something at your pinnacle, you never should think that way. You're always on a journey, right?
Yeah, reassess that and, you know, raise that bar, right? And, you know, just like on to the next goal, right?
And then speaking of workout warrior,
oh shit!
I gave out the first ever Workout Warrior Award on stage. That was exciting. I was pretty happy to do.
That's cool.
Because I found out about one of the competitors' stories. It was pretty motivating. Like
which was something I didn't know about.
And you weren't there for that because I gave that award out after the judging round. So right before the award show portion, I gave out the Workout Warrior Award. And I didn't tell anyone I was giving it out either. So
big surprise.
I was going to say this person, but she didn't know because I guess now we already know who it is. So I can let it out of the bag.
That's it.
But she didn't know it was coming.
Yeah.
And her daughter was in the audience as well. They didn't know it was coming. The thing is, you kind of want to give them a heads up because you want them to be able to film you talking about them.
Yeah.
But you notice her daughter didn't know, but then the more I talked about the story, then also the daughter's like, oh.
Like something.
Also the camera comes up.
Yeah.
Her phone camera, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Starts taping it. But at the end, like after she realizes, oh my God, that's my mom he's talking about. Yeah. Because you always want to like talk about the person who's getting the award and everything, but you're not saying who it is until you announce it, right?
Yeah.
So as I'm telling the story, people's minds are just, you know, your mind just
making the connection, right?
Like, oh, car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, so her name is Monica Edouard. She's from Montreal, Quebec. She's done not one, not two, not three, but 4 of my shows in like less than a year, okay? So all 4 of the shows we've done, she's been at them all.
Yeah.
She's traveled back and forth. I knew she had a bit of a story, but I didn't realize how intense it was because she was in a car accident, I think. I don't want to say the exact date. I'm gonna say 2022. I might be wrong. It might be 2023, maybe even sooner, right? I think it was 2022, car accident. Then she had a brain injury and everything, and she's still suffering from that and recovering from that.
That's crazy.
And not only that, and she's still working on everything, right? So that's the Workout Warrior vibe.
Yep.
Not only that, she's a grandmother of 3. and she's 53 years old. So if you just, I was always inspired by her just by knowing she was 53 and looked how she did, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know she had this story.
This whole backstory.
I was just, but you come across these stories like, what? That's her? Because I remember when they first introduced her coach, Handy Hilaire in Montreal, told me, "Oh, that's her daughter." Because you were at the Montreal show. When
yeah. I remember they were on stage.
Remember how freaky that was? Just by that contrast alone.
Yeah.
She had a story.
Oh yeah.
But then so
that's wild.
I thought all that is yes, we gave her the Working Award. So that was the first time ever. So I was pretty happy to do that. Like I was saying to JP, my new thing is the IDFA, we want to create moments on stage, right? For as many people as we can. That's my job. If I can get a moment for everyone on stage,
that's it.
Then we got 100%.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's going to be tough as the shows get bigger and bigger, but
we'll figure it out.
Try to create moments as much as possible, because that's what it's all about. Because the more older you get, the more we realize it's the moments.
It's the moments that, you know what I mean? Like it's.
I bring kids up on stage. I do this. Huge. They don't even ask me. I bring their kids up because I know they're probably thinking it'd be great if I had a picture of my kids, but they don't know how to ask the promoter.
Yeah.
I get the kids.
That's it.
I will walk them up myself and let's get some pictures.
There you go.
Because you understand how powerful these moments are, and you look back at that. You don't look back. Oh, I remember I got that first place, and you look back. Remember when you were 5 years old? You're on stage with me.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps right now just saying that.
Even flip it around, right? Like remember, like from the kids' memory.
Oh yeah, the kids' memory. Remember when the day I was up on stage?
I was up on stage. You know, like I was.
You don't realize.
Like, holy crap.
You know what you see in the kids' eyes?
Yeah.
No matter what the level of competitor that it is, when that kid comes on that stage, that's their superhero.
That's it.
I'm getting goosebumps again.
Yeah.
Like even with my own daughter, like when Riley comes up on stage, she stands beside me at the show. She's at the show as well.
Oh yeah.
She'll come and stand beside me the whole show.
It's the greatest thing ever.
She's proud as hell. Like like.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it like,
that's my dad.
This is not a big deal, but well, it is to me too, to be honest with you. Like it feels great that she's standing there. Like your kids stand there and following you around everywhere backstage, everywhere you go, but you don't even care because you're like, this is cool. I get goosebumps. I'm getting watery eyes even. Like Jesus Christ.
She's gonna be ready to run the next show. Never mind.
That's what her mom was saying.
She's gonna be hosting.
Because her mom said that she's gonna take over the shows.
That's it.
Her memories too that she loved most about the show.
Yeah.
She said, I like that lady who won the award and her daughter who spoke English.
Oh yeah,
because Monica won the award for Workout Warrior Award, but then she got on the microphone and said a few words, it was all French.
Yeah.
Then her daughter came on and so I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't know what's happening here, but then her daughter is bilingual, so she repeated everything in English.
Translate,
And then they're also saying how cute Riley was and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Riley remembers those two. And then she also remembers a guy that was funny on stage. There's a guy, Brian Hewitt, who competed in the open bodybuilding, and he competed in the masters categories, and he won those categories.
Oh, yeah.
And he's 50, actually he's older than me, so he's 53.
53, I think, yeah.
Yeah, and my dad.
I was talking to him backstage.
You were talking to him backstage too.
Yeah.
And Riley remembers him because he said, I remember that funny guy on stage.
Oh yeah.
Because he took in the moment and enjoyed every bit of it.
That's it. Jokes. It had been a while since he competed too,
and he was
right?
laughing on stage. Like that's called taking it in and enjoying the moment, right?
That's it. Exactly, yeah.
So that's one more thing. So that's Brian Hewitt, hasn't competed over 16, 17, or maybe 18 years. I can't remember what it was. Maybe, didn't I say it was 18? And then you said 20.
I thought he mentioned 13 to me, but like it was something in that neighborhood. It's been a long time.
Just wait, 2007. So when's that? 17 years?
17 years. Yeah.
So 17 years since he competed. So he's on stage. He got all that blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And that went over well. Another girl that did really well was the girl won basically first in every category: open fitness model, master. She's over 50. She did the show. Her name was Kimberly Bowen. So she was very motivated. She brought a big crowd with her, a lot of support and everything like that. And that went over really well. This is a live recap, so we like the realness.
That's it. There's like real clients are walking in
if someone walks
as we speak.
Talks, I like the realness. I think that's what I also want with the IDFA. I want realness.
That's it.
We want to tell real stories.
There you go.
Real moments. We want real heroes.
It's
the
real life.
Heroes are the parents of these kids.
Oh yeah.
These are the real heroes.
The kids don't care what place you come in.
That's what you notice too.
Yeah.
If the mother worries about, or dad, if you worry about if you get second, because all you see the kids, the dad will, let's say, for example, hypothetically, dad gets third.
Yeah.
Know it when you're done the show is after, they say, oh, where are we going to go eat? Daddy, you were amazing.
Yeah.
And then you ask the kid, how did your dad do? They don't even know.
Yeah.
Did he
they were amazing.
If you ask them if he got first, second, or third, the kid will not know. I'm not even joking at all. They have no clue if you won or lost. Because they don't see it as winning and loss.
No.
They saw Daddy was on stage, everyone's clapping for him.
It was amazing. Yeah,
that's my superhero.
Yeah.
And I see Daddy work out, or mommy, whatever,
Yep.
So yeah, and another thing we did, coloring sheets. That was fun.
Yeah.
The one kid actually already sent me a coloring sheet that he did.
Oh, yeah?
Because we have them online. So I go to officialworkoutwarrior.com or go to idfa.ca.
Yep.
I put some coloring sheets up because I realized, because I really want to push this a family-friendly environment. So
Yeah.
especially it's drug-free. These are real people.
Yeah.
Most of the clientele, to be honest with you, have kids or whatever, right?
Yeah, something.
Or they're the role models of some people, right?
Yep.
And they've also chose to do it naturally, which is also something a role model would do, right?
Exactly, yes.
And if you come to shows, what people, I told you to ask me questions. I'm like talking. I think I'm speeding along because I know we have a client, right? So I'm like, I'm just gonna get all the points I want to get out.
That's it.
You can ask me some questions. Let's change the topic a little bit. Do you have anything else you want to ask me? I think we've almost talked about all the highlights.
I think we hit all the highlights pretty much.
So I'm also going to have people send me in pictures and stuff, so I'm going to add them to this video that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Like, I asked people to send me like pictures with their families and all that kind of stuff, so we're going to add them into this video.
Yeah.
The scooter thing was a highlight. I'll talk really quick about that. When I first opened the show, I went on the scooter. I don't know why. It was being cheesy, but I'm saying, I got to do stuff to make things
Make it fun.
different, fun.
That's it. Yeah.
At first it was weird because people didn't know what I was doing, but then we did a redo, and I actually put that up on social media, and it went really well, because by the time the crowd loosens up, they realize what kind of event this is going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not going to be serious.
Yeah.
Not that it's, because the serious work is done. Every athlete takes serious to get on stage.
Yeah.
But that job is done.
It's the fun part now.
The posing, take that serious. That's serious. But an awards show, getting your awards, taking pictures of your family, enjoy that. And if you're not smiling and enjoying that, you're gonna wish you're gonna want to re-experience it again, and wish you went back and said, I wish I enjoyed the moment.
Yep.
So
it's all about those moments, right?
Yeah. So we did a scooter thing and went over well.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Riley got a kick out of it.
Riley got a kick out of it. Like I said, the transformation story was good. The kid jumped on stage. There's probably other things. We've got a competitor we had like 3 competitors come from Quebec. So that was really cool. We put up story. I asked them to do little intros. You missed that too, because I did that later in the day. To put up intros up on this, like send me your intro, like talking to the camera, up to 60 seconds.
Okay.
And I put it into like a little video for them.
Oh yeah, okay.
I put it up on the screen. Yeah. Because I thought this was gonna be powerful. 10 times more powerful than I thought they'd be. Oh wow. Like when I watched it, I felt like I was part of like an award show. Not I felt like we're like honoring these people.
Yeah.
When the girl told, when I put the story up of the Kimberly Bowen one that really stood out the most to me, when she told her story of her why she's doing this.
Why did I decide to compete? The first time, my husband was doing a physique show, and my oldest son, who was 5 at the time, saw the women competing in figure and said, Mommy, I want you to be strong like that. Not pretty, not skinny, but strong. And I thought this could be a great teaching moment to show my boys that whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish, or this could be a moment I say, Jakey, you're just too sweet. I chose teaching moment. I committed to it, and a year later I got up on stage. I swore I would never do it again. And here we are 15 years later. This time for different reasons. This time I did it for me. I wanted to prove to me that I had the strength, the courage, and the tenacity to put in the hard work and get it done. With the expert guidance of Anna and Tamara, my 2 fabulous coaches, and the support of my family and friends, I'm able to be here today. I love you all, and thank you for helping me on this journey.
Like
that one, I think I
got
caught
goosebumps.
Just, yeah.
Like, because when I saw it, I said, that's exactly why we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is exactly what the message I want to get to people.
And
because without seeing people's why, people don't understand these competitions. Like, why are you doing this?
I think it's a lot more powerful too, like for those stories to be shared in that person's own words.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, like visually like that, right? Like, because it's different. I know in the past, like there's been like, like the write-ups.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, okay, like
the write-ups are nice and they thank people for being and stuff, but it hits different. Them actually saying it.
It hits different.
Wow. And some people, because it means something to them, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know what their why is. You don't know what anyone's why is.
No.
That's why we can't judge people that do these shows.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what their why is. You don't know what it took to get there. You don't know where they came from. You don't know anything about their story.
Yeah.
Yet people want to judge you just based on what they see in front of them, right?
Yeah.
And those days are gone. Like the days of back in the day when we would judge everyone that do these shows, like they're vain, they're this, they're that. If you didn't win, you're wasting time.
Yeah.
Those days are gone. You do it for your own reason, your own why. Everyone has their own story, and don't judge anyone on that stage.
I'm not sure that I've actually really come across, you know, like
Well, now with the IDFA, you don't.
as I chit chat with anybody, right? Like I don't think I've come across anybody that doesn't have a story. Like everybody's got a story.
That's what we're talking about.
Like,
Yeah. Because I keep pushing this workout warrior story thing.
Yeah.
Because we're all workout warriors. If you're striving to better yourself in fitness at any level, I don't care what level you're at.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
If you want to be better and you're working towards it.
That's it.
That is what a workout warrior does.
That's it.
So it's almost like there's almost like very few people that aren't a workout warrior.
Yeah.
Like if you go for a walk once a month, every once in a while you go for a walk and say, I got to do something about this. It's a workout warrior.
Yeah.
And there's different levels. Yeah. Sure, but you're all workout warriors.
It's persevering, you know, over adversity.
Yeah.
Right? And making sure that, like, you know, like in spite of the fact that there may be times that we all, at some point or another.
What was that? Persevering over adversity.
Persevere over adversity, right?
If I can say that twice. Persevere.
Say it 5 times fast.
Persevering over adversity.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what it is.
That's exactly it, right? And you know what? Like we all run into these obstacles sometimes where it's like, you know, like these moments that
we're gonna do a workout warrior story about you, my friend.
Oh yeah, right.
Because people aren't gonna believe it.
We feel like quitting sometimes.
But you're probably gonna cry.
You know what I mean? Like probably. I cry a lot.
I'm just joking.
You know, but like like there's moments that we feel like quitting, right? But like, you know, like the difference of, you know, like what is a workout warrior, right? Is that in spite of the fact that we have these moments that make us feel like we want to quit, right? We still continue on. We still continue to push, right? We still continue to persevere over adversity. Right?
I could have said better myself. So we're gonna end it on that. So what was that? Persevere.
Persevere over adversity, baby.
All right.
That's it.